waiting for 50 burgers when he encounters an employee that doesn't want him sitting the way he's sitting.
Me how to sit in a store.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't. You cannot tell me how to sit in a store. I'm a paying customer. I have food on the way. I have food on the way.
I don't care.
I'm a paying customer. It's not. You don't like the way I'm smelling? I have not. I've been here for 2 hours. No, you can't tell me how long to be here. You can't. I'm a paying customer. I'm a paying customer. I'm a paying customer. I'm waiting on my food. You can go over there. Goodbye. Goodbye. Call the police. Goodbye. 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 You cannot tell.
I can do whatever I want to.
No, you can't. Get out of my personal space. This isn't church. Show me the rules. Show me where it says I have to sit a certain way in the chair. Show me where it says I have to sit a certain way in the chair.
No loitering. Out.
I'm waiting on my food.
Sit down. No, he's not.
I can sit however I want to sit. There is an order up there for 50 burgers. Those are mine. I'm waiting on my food. I can sit how I want. Goodbye.
Dumber than a second coat of paint.
All right. Go to a neighborhood full of Karens, and there's no winners here, honestly. The dog right now you're seeing running around is going inside this woman's garage next door. She's taken issue with it, addressed it 4 times, but now wants to go head on. Let's check it out.
I'm not going inside. This is my property. I don't have to go inside.
My property.
I'm not on your property. I never was.
You can't even pick your own trash when it falls in the trash.
I'm not on your property. You're yelling. You look crazy. You look like you've lost your mind.
Show you crazy.
Show me crazy then. Come show me crazy. I would love.
Here comes Karen.
Show me crazy.
Take your inside.
I'm not taking my inside my own house. I can do what I want on my property. I have barely even raised my voice at you. You're acting ridiculous. You're acting like you're acting like a child.
You guys go play and ignore this thing standing.
You're acting like a child.
You are a child. That's right.
Is this how you talk to people?
Hey, Carrie. نقلعي شربتي هونيك أحسن منك حريمة ها؟ والله بجيبك
تحترمي نفسك.
Is this how you talk to people? Because I haven't disrespected you one bit. I wish to God.
Put me on whatever
I wish to God you put your hands on me.
Here comes Karen.
Or what? You're on my property.
Be on whatever. What are you, black? You're black? So you got right?
Oh, girl, let's make it get good. Let's make it good. No. She got to say what she got to say.
No, it wasn't
and I haven't stepped over my property line, but I will make sure everybody knows you're a racist.
Yeah.
Come on.
You are racist.
I'm not
you
racist.
You think you're black, so you're up in my face, right? Yeah.
No, I'm up in your face.
Oh, she's black. You guys be scared. Run. I don't give a flying purple.
You let your dog run in my garage for the 4th time. My garage on my property. How am I wrong?
انقلعي لهونيك قدام احسن ما انت حريمك انت والعوانة.
Go.
انقلعي لهونيك هلا احسن ما انت حريمك عم تعمليها اكتر. روحي هيك.
And now you're gonna put your hands on your mother and push her too?
روحي لهونيك.
Have you lost your mind? You're scaring your children. You're literally scaring your children. Is this how you're gonna act in front of your kids? Is this maturity? Because I asked you not to let your dog run in my garage?
What are you trying to do? A record? You're trying to do a record on the phone?
I've already recorded you. I've been recording you. Absolutely.
Hi, guys.
Oh,
this is some freak.
Alright. First and foremost, before I get started with this lesson, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach. Next, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well and have taught me the truth, feasts and salutations unto the hopeful elect. It's your brother Debar Kabash coming back at you with another quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And I've been watching this it's called Karen live stream. And I guess here comes Karen. Just showing, a bunch of Edomites going off on Jake, and all of that. And, this woman here, she's mad because this guy here, how he's sitting in McDonald's. And this is why we tell you brothers and you sisters out there, be careful about going in these nasty-ass, cheap-ass fast food places because it's full of GMOs. If you listen to the video, you know that McDonald's is trash, okay? You got people, McDonald's is good, like the fries is trash, okay? You know, one guy did a study and, you know, showed had McDonald's burgers sitting for 10 years and it still looked the same. You see, but anyway, you know, this woman here, you know, Edomite, this devil, you know, pretty much got mad at this dude here because how he was sitting after he had ordered 50 burgers, right? And then it showed you another video here, right? This one, like a heathen, I guess. I can't, you know, but she's a heathen, you know, and she let her dogs keep coming into, you know, some, you know, an Israelite woman's garage, man. You know, and the woman, you know, pretty much told her, like, please stop letting your dog come in my garage. And you see this heathen here pretty much got upset, you know, all up in arms, you know, got her panties in a bunch, you see, because, you know, she was called out, man. She probably was drinking and all of that, you know, all that good stuff. And, you know, I guess, you know, the mom tried to de-escalate the situation, but, you know, this heathen here pretty much got mad, you know, you black and all that. All right, that's why and we're not black. All right, we're different shades of brown, for heaven's sake, man. We are the Hebrew Israelites. You see, but, you know, I'm just wanting to show you this video here because Esau, Edom, all right, and these heathens, they do not love you Israelites out there, man. All right, and Scripture tell you to never trust your enemy, man. She woman here pushing all on her mom. You see, you know, it's just, you know, just a bunch of madness here, man. All right, so this is why you heathens out there, you guys got to go into captivity, man. Right, because you guys are completely out of control. She's out of here, man. Karen. You see, and a lot of you Edomite men, you guys are Karens too, man. Right, but it's okay. Right, because you see your rulership is falling apart. This is why they, you know, all, you know, they got they tidy whities, right? You know, just, you know, yeah, man. Right, because they don't know what to do. They see their rulership falling apart, man. Right, to leave it to Beaver days. And the I Love Lucy days are finished, man. Right? See, because the Israelites got nice. Scripture tell you that Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. Right? And when we get you heathens out there, right now I'm getting a little mad. When we get you heathens out there, right, in captivity, in the kingdom, man, we're going to do a number on y'all, man. Right? We're going to do a number. You see that? We're going to stick our foots so far up y'all tails, man. We're gonna have spiritual power too, man. All right, you're gonna sleep in pits, right? You sure are, right? The kids, right? The Israelite kids are gonna have a power over you heathens, right? The sisters, all of that, man. I know a lot of sisters out there that can't wait. They tired, right? They can't wait, right, to put foot and ass out there, man. All right, so you, yeah, man. Right, you know, and you emotional ass people out there, it's nothing that you could do about it. You Israelites will be rulers in the kingdom. You so-called blacks, Latino, Native Americans. You see, but you heathens, there is no hope for you. You guys are two-time losers, man. Right, drinking cheap wine and all that crazy shit, man. And this woman here, you know, she's supposed to be I guess she's a manager at McDonald's and all of that. You're finished. Right, we don't care if you're old, we're young, man or woman, we're gonna get you. You see that? Over some damn, over how he's sitting down. You see, so let's go ahead and grab some scriptures here, right? And I'm gonna shut this thing down. It's the book of Obadiah, right? Obadiah, verse 10. It reads, "For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee." You see that? Because Jacob and Esau, right? They were brothers, man. You see? But you see how Esau treated his brother. You see how he's treating him now. Right, gunning them down in the street, men and women, you know, locking up, false accusing them, all of that, man. Think about Emmett Till, right? Judgment is coming for you heathens out there, man. Continuing on, and thou shalt be cut off, what? Forever. You see that? So you heathens, you guys don't have a chance. You don't have a chance, so you might as well just, I don't know, yeah, man, right? Go parasailing, go scuba diving, and all of that, man, because it's finished. Right, a lot of you heathens out there are completely mad as hell because you can't afford to live the life that you want to live. I see these damn heathens, these Edomite women, right, constantly doing videos on TikTok, talking about how they can't afford to do this and do that and the third, but they sitting paying rent, right, in a $3,000 house with good credit, talking about how they can't afford to live, right, but got good jobs. You know, stop going out to damn Chipotle every damn day, man. That's why no one feels bad for the heathen. I can keep going here. Matter of fact, let me see here. I want to go down here, man. All right, this is the book of I'll read this here. This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 8, Obadiah, verse 18, and reads, "And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble." That's right, man, because you heathens, you guys are going to get burned up, man. After you serve your 1,000 years of captivity, that's a spirit, right? Judgment is coming for you Edomites, man, right? "And they shall kindle in them, and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord have spoken it." You see that? So you Edomites, you guys are completely through. Right? Yes, we talk about our people, but man, you heathens, oh my goodness. All right? And like I said, I just want to keep this short, right? Because when all hell, because let's read this here. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 49, verse 9. It reads, "Judah is a lion's whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stooped down. He crouched as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up?" You see that? And I'm going to tell you something, man. You heathens, right? Especially you Edomites, you guys are rousing us up. Right? You're going to have race riots and all that. A lot of you Edomites will be destroyed by the hands of the Israelites, man. All right? Soon come. Because Esau can't fight worth a damn. That's why they got to resort to guns, man. Which is the modern day sword, man. You see? So, yeah, man, you guys are just rousing us up, right? And the Lord's going to bring your rulership, right, to his knees in 1 hour. You see that? 1 hour. Revelation chapter 18, verse 1. "After these things, I saw another angel coming down from heaven, saying, great power, and it's like having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory." You see? "And he cried with a mighty voice, saying, Babylon is like Babylon the Great is fallen. What's Babylon the Great, man? Right? America. It is not what you think it is. You brothers and you sisters out there, man, type up that song, man, by Nas. Right? America. You see? It's fallen, it's become the habitations of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. You see? For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her." You see that? So these other heathen nations, right, have also become like these damn devils, man. Right? Become just like Esau. And I believe that woman there, she obviously she doesn't sound American, but you definitely can tell that she's a heathen. Right? So she's walking the earth, right, thinking, with her nose up her ass, man. Right? Trying to cuss Jake out. Talking about black. Black. All right, as a matter of fact, let's go ahead and play that again, man. You see here.
Show me crazy then. Come show me crazy. I would love
Here comes Harris.
Show me crazy.
Take your inside.
I'm not taking my inside my own house. I can do what I want on my property. I have barely even raised my voice at you.
Okay.
You're acting ridiculous. You're acting like you're acting like a child.
Elena, honey, you guys go.
Yeah, this woman here was pretty much trying to confront this lady and tell her, right, to keep your dogs out of my damn garage. All right, if I had a damn neighbor and his dog kept coming on my property, I would do the same thing, man. Please stop allowing your dog to come on my property, man. Because if it bite me, all right, then don't get upset when I destroy it.
Play it and ignore this thing standing.
You're acting. Be scared. Run. Everybody knows you're a racist.
Yeah.
Come on.
You are racist.
I'm not
You
racist.
just think you're black, so you're up in my face, right? Yeah.
Right, but she just walked in her face. So again, it's the pride, people here, just heathens, man. All right, just stink. Revelation chapter 18, verse 3 in the latter, and it reads, "And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth have waxed rich through her abundance for her delicacies," right? "And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, that ye receive none of not of her plagues." You see, so that's why we're telling you Israelites out there, man, to depart, right, from this devil here spiritually, man, because he's going down. You see? "For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities." You see that? Because when Yahweh Shai come back here, he's going to destroy this place in 1 hour. Let's just jump straight down here, right? Let's keep going. Just gonna jump down here, man. The Lord gonna destroy you wicked ass heathens out there, man. Revelation chapter 18, I'll start at verse 12. The merchants of Shlaki, the merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones and pearls and fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet and all thine wood and all thy manner of vessels of ivory and all manners of Shlaki, vessels of most precious wood and brass and of iron and marble, right, and of cinnamon and odors and ointments and frankincense and wine and oil and fine flour and wheat and beasts and sheep and horses and chariots and slaves and souls of men, right? We were slaves. Verse 18, and the fruits, and it's like, and the fruits that thy lust after all departed from thee, and all things which were dainty and goodly are departed from thee, and thou shalt find them no more at all. You see that? So everything that you heathens got, right, by rape, robbery, and murder, right, it's all going to be snatched away. You're going to cough up your riches, man. You see? And the merchants of these things which were made rich by her shall stand afar off for off of the fear of her torment, weeping and wailing. That's right, these heathens out here, they're gonna weep and wail, man. And saying, at last, that great city, right? Talking about America, that was clothed with fine linen and purple and scarlet and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, right? And here's the point, for in 1 hour so great riches come to naught, and every shipmaster and all company of ships and sailors and as many as trade by sea stood afar off, right, and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning. You see that? They didn't say anything about prospering, saying, what great city is like unto this? And they cast dust on their heads and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, at last for that great city wherein were made rich by all had ships, and by sea by reason of her costliness, for in 1 hour is she made desolate. You see that? So, live it up. Keep, drinking your cheap ass wine. Keep, doing what you do, you devils. Right? No one cares, right, about, yeah, man. All of it's gonna be gone in 1 hour.
I have food on the way. I have food on the way.
I don't care.
I'm a paying customer. It's not. You don't like the way I'm smelling? I have not. I've been here for 2 hours. No, you can't tell me how long to be here. You can't.
The scriptures say the pride of thy heart have deceived thee, man. Right, going back to the same book of Obadiah, man. All right, so I'm gonna say this here. A lot of jakes out there was put to death, right, behind the heathen woman, man. All right, just look at Emmett Till, and the list goes on. There's so many things that we don't know, right? That they didn't come out with, man. That these heathens, especially Esau, Edom, are responsible for, man. You see that? So you brothers and you few sisters out there, man, just scripture say what? Meditate terror, man. All right, so when we get you heathens out there, you so-called white people, when we get your asses in the kingdom, yeah, it's over for you. You see? You're gonna ask the spirit to leave you, man. You see? Let's go ahead and read one more here. It's getting kind of lengthy, right? Because I love reading the scripture here, man. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 9. It reads, and if any man have an ear, let him hear. It says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. You see that? And who led, right, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans into hardcore captivity? Think about it. And Shlaki, he that killed with the sword must be killed with the sword. Who did that? Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Who are the saints? The Israelites, man. So just want to do something real quick through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Yeah, man. You heathens are going into hardcore servitude. You see that? So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video right here, Israel. Until the next time I say, Shalom.
Is this how you talk to people? Because I haven't disrespected you one bit. I wish to God, you put your hands on me. Or what? You're on my property. Whatever. What are you, black? You're black? So you got right? Oh, girl. Let's make it get good. Let's make it good. No. She got to say what she got to say. No, it wasn't. And I haven't stepped over my property line. But I will make sure everybody knows you're a racist. Yeah. Come on. You are racist. I'm not racist. You just think you're black, so you're up in my face, right?